At some point in your life, you've probably heard some strange rumors, unexplained phenomena or events that science can't explain. But those stories always end in mystery or fade away quietly at some point. Do you know why? It's because we, the SCP Foundation, exist. We find, study, and isolate anomalous phenomena and beings from all over the world, so that the general public can live their lives in peace. The subjects we deal with are very diverse. From bizarre objects, unexplained phenomena, unusual locations, and unusual life forms. We call them SCPs and give each one a unique number. For example, today's SCP-682, nicknamed the Unkillable Reptile, is a very dangerous creature. Every SCP has a unique number and a characteristic nickname, like this one. So let's take a look at SCP-682, one of the most dangerous beings in the Foundation's care. Hello, I'm James Millan, an Entity Investigation Officer at Site-19. This video report has been produced as an instructional resource for security officers and containment specialists across various Foundation facilities. Our objective is to share critical information and precautions necessary for handling extremely dangerous entities such as SCP-682. I strongly encourage all of you to familiarize yourselves with this information to be prepared for any contingencies. The entity under my supervision, SCP-682, commonly referred to as the Unkillable Reptile, is one of the most dangerous entities under the Foundation's management. My mission is to study this organism, understand its characteristics, and develop effective containment protocols. As you can see, SCP-682's appearance bears some resemblance to a reptile. However, it is incomparably more dangerous and ruthless than any known reptilian species. Through this report, I hope to provide you with some insight into the true nature of SCP-682. Now, let's proceed to the Special Containment Area at Site-19. And I assure you, it's not known for its patience. SCP-682 is currently contained in an open field surrounded by a circular concrete barrier 10 meters thick. Why such measures? Well, 682 is far from your average beast. This entity understands speech and even speaks English and French.
Peace off, human. Des bâtards dégoûtants. Je n'arrive pas à m'habituer à eux.
Impressive, right? Well, to be honest, in the past we attempted termination through various means and methods. However, all those approaches proved ineffective. As you can see, SCP-682, being impossible to terminate, has constantly attempted to escape from containment facilities. Eventually, the Foundation reached a compromise through negotiations with 682, agreeing to let it reside in this vast prairie spanning several kilometers. However, we must never let our guard down. This is because 682 harbors extreme hostility towards all life forms, especially humans. Currently, the surveillance of SCP-682 is being conducted by Mobile Task Force Omega-7, led by SCP-076, known as Able. While Able appears to be an ordinary person on the surface, he is in fact an SCP entity with anomalous abilities. From what I understand, Able began showing a cooperative attitude towards the Foundation at some point, which led to the establishment of Mobile Task Force Omega-7, codenamed Pandora's Box. Interestingly, it said that the agents in this task force were personally selected by Able himself. The most noteworthy aspect is that Able was the key figure in successfully containing SCP-682 for the first time. I'll provide more details later about the intense and bloody battle that took place between SCP-682 and Able. Before you know it, you've arrived at a place where 682 is quarantined. Ah, there it is, Quite a sight, isn't it? Looks like it's just finished a meal. Judging by its current size, I'd say it's about twice as big as an adult elephant. Keep in mind, 682's appearance and size change frequently depending on the situation. In the past, we've conducted a series of experiments to further understand the remarkable properties of SCP-682, designed to test the limits of 682's regenerative abilities and adaptability. We'll show you the process and results of these experiments, so stay tuned. Experiment 1. High-velocity railgun.
682 is ready. 3, 2, 1, fire.
Remarkable. Despite the massive hole, observe how the tissue is already regenerating. Wait a moment. This is unexpected. 682's skin has become significantly harder, almost armor-like. It appears to have developed a defense mechanism against the railgun. I suspect this weapon's effectiveness will be greatly reduced in future attempts. Experiment 2. Thermobaric bomb.
41B Isolation Zone bombing. Experimental object SCP-682.
Approximately 40% of 682 has been vaporized, but hold on. Look at this. Bones and muscles are regenerating before our eyes. What's this? The newly regenerated skin is different. It resembles heat-resistant material. It seems 682 has acquired immunity to thermobaric weapons. This method is likely to be ineffective from now on. Experiment 3. Strong acid immersion. The footage I'm about to show you contains one of the most significant discoveries from SCP-682 experiments conducted several years ago. This experiment dramatically altered our containment protocols. Surprisingly, as the acid immersion continued, 682's regenerative abilities were significantly impaired. This experiment revealed that hydrochloric acid was the only substance effective in temporarily neutralizing SCP-682. Based on this discovery, we utilized this type of containment chamber until about 5 years ago. As you can see, the facility was completely lined with acid-resistant steel plates and always filled with hydrochloric acid. This method allowed us to effectively restrict 682's activities for a considerable period. Now, to conclude our briefing on SCP-682, let's summarize its key characteristics and the challenges it presents to the Foundation. SCP-682 appears as a large reptilian creature, but its origins and true nature remain unknown. Its gender is also undetermined. What we do know is that it possesses remarkable intelligence, capable of communicating in multiple human languages, including English and French. One of 682's most formidable traits is its extreme regenerative ability. The Foundation has attempted numerous termination methods, including nuclear weapons and even using other SCPs. However, 682 has survived every attempt. More alarmingly, it seems to evolve and develop immunity to these methods, effectively becoming stronger with each termination attempt. 682 has demonstrated the ability to generate new body parts, which it has used to break containment. This adaptability makes it an extremely high-risk entity. Perhaps its most disturbing trait is its intense hatred for all living beings. This hatred extends beyond humans to all animals, plants, and even other anomalous entities. During removal experiments, it has shown aggression towards parts of its own body that were separated from it. Its highly aggressive nature and frequent escape attempts have resulted in significant casualties among Foundation personnel, D-Class personnel, and Mobile Task Force units during recontainment efforts. SCP-682 is carnivorous, but can consume both organic and inorganic matter. Its appearance and size can change dramatically depending on the situation. In conclusion, SCP-682 remains one of the most dangerous and challenging entities under Foundation containment. It requires constant vigilance, innovative containment strategies, and extreme caution in all interactions. Remember, underestimating SCP-682 can have catastrophic consequences. This concludes our briefing on SCP-682. If you have any questions, please email Agent James Millen at 19th Base.